I will call our Bloomington City Council listening session to order. Tonight it's Monday, August 25th. Thanks to everybody who is here. We've got one person who signed up. John, you signed up. Is there anybody else who would like to speak tonight? You are a solo.
A little scary when you say stuff.
Careful now. Even though you're the solo, just like we typically do, we do limit everybody just to 5 minutes, whether you're solo or one of 6 people. So you know the drill. You've been here before.
Let's turn this on.
It looks to me like it might be on. Give it a tap. Oh, it's not. Okay.
Now it's on.
There you go. Well done. Good evening, and if you could just state your name for the record, and off you go.
John Hoopmacher, resident since 1992. And I've been in front of you guys a few different times over the last 6-8 months or whatever. So tonight is, I don't have any real specifics. I just wanted to follow up on some of my emails and express probably not just my frustration, but a lot of other people's frustrations in the city. In particular, I do my best to try to formulate an email after I come to a listening session, and limited response back, limited understanding of what's going on, asking questions. I don't get a response back from you, Sean. You're my council member. I don't get one from you, Mr. Mayor. Councilmember Moore, I got a response back from you. I asked some questions, and I get kind of told that you can't answer the question because you're not public. I'd really still like to understand on the sick and safe leave that I talked about. How did you vote? I want to know who as a citizen, want to know who voted to keep it. I want to know who voted to get rid of it. I want to know. And I think it's fair that I ask that question. I think it's fair that I get that answer to me. I care how you voted, but I think it's fair for me to understand if after the big long debate, you said yes, you said no, you said, I'd like to know. I'd like to get that answer. And you don't have to do it here. Obviously, this is a listening session, or all of you would like to respond to that. But I'd like to get that back. Sure.
Question. Do you mean like the original passage or the most recent vote, like a couple weeks ago? Oh, wasn't Ernst?
I think the question that you're asking, and tell me if I'm wrong about this, the question that you're asking when we were in our budget discussions last year and we realized that it's now at a state level as well, we had the conversation, do we want to continue it here within the city of Bloomington? And I think the answer to that, I thought I saw somebody answer that, or maybe we did when we talked, but I don't think there was a formal vote. It was a conversation. Do we want to get rid of this position? Do we want to continue doing this at a city level? I don't think there was a vote. I think there was just a consensus and acknowledgement, that we're going to continue doing it for a variety of reasons. I don't think there was a formal vote. There wasn't hands up, hands down.
So was who said, let's not do it? Did anybody say, I don't think we should do it? Sean says you.
Press and hold. Hello.
There it is.
Hello. I do think there were a few of us, myself and Councilmember Nelson, I can't remember if there were others, who wanted to keep the policy, but didn't really necessarily believe that the city should be enforcing anymore because the state has the resources to enforce.
So then again,
but there wasn't a majority voice.
So again, the question goes back. So again, I'm just continuing to say, what I put in my email was, I just feel like we're overregulating the city. And Councilmember Moore, again, I appreciate you getting back to me talking about how that was like 5 years ago. I think it still is. I don't think it's changed much. I still think we're way overregulated in the city. And again, I brought out not being able to smoke on the golf course. So we don't want the kids to see you smoke, but they can have 12 beers and go drive home drunk. So we got to be careful what it is. And I'd like to get an update too on what's going on with potentially Quick Trip coming in, because that was the woman that talked after me. Didn't even know. I don't know her. And, I don't see how Quick Trip would ever open up a store in here if they can't have tobacco in their stores. That's a big piece of convenience store revenue. And as everyone knows, doesn't ever know, but when Governor Dayton was governor for his 2 terms, they raised taxes on tobacco. Now, allegedly to try to get people to stop smoking. And those of us that are hopefully smarter than the average bear, they've got raised because you knew the revenue was coming. People are not going to quit smoking because you put tax on it. Okay. So I don't think so, but I also again feel we've taken a lot of value away from businesses in this city. Bobby Steve's, any convenience store, Bobby Steve's, liquor stores that used to carry tobacco, the tobacco guy that's next to that's in the strip is worthless. So I think you really have to look back at that and make a change big time to get people to come into the city and make it a welcome city for businesses. And again, like I had said, a couple of months ago, we don't need more liquor stores. We just need a better business environment. And I'm not the only one saying that. I see it with, I've talked to restaurant owners and they talk about how hard it is to do business in the city. And we really need to, I think you need to focus on that a lot more. And I'll just make my quick statement about, I know it's on the agenda tonight, the Health Wellness Center was, I think has been, we've gotten sold something that is not. And I think I've seen a lot of videos and I saw some tapes of people that came 3 weeks ago, the new neighborhood people and all that other stuff. And I think we're trying to put 5 pounds of sand in a 1 pound bag. And it's a little disappointing if we've already started the demolition and we don't have a final plan. And it's really disappointing if we hired people to run the building. Yeah.
Thank you, John. We're at 5 minutes. We're past 5 minutes.
Sorry.
No, thank you. Thank you much. I appreciate coming in.
Yep.
As I mentioned, John was the only one who signed up ahead of time, but we still do have time. Is there anyone who would like to speak to the council during our listening session tonight? Last call. All right. No one coming forward to speak, council, I'd look for a motion to adjourn our listening session.
So moved.
Second. Motion and a second to adjourn our listening session. No further discussion. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, motion carries 5-0. We are adjourned. We will see you downstairs for the 6 o'clock start time. Thanks.